Hello guys, it's me, Mr. Who You Are, and I'm back with some health and fitness motivation. You need to hear this if you're struggling to stay active during the winter. It can be difficult to find motivation to keep fit when it's cold and dark outside. The days are shorter, the nights are longer, and sometimes even just the thought of leaving a warm house can send shivers down your spine. But staying active during the winter is just as crucial for your physical and mental well-being as it is during the warmer months. It's easy to fall into hibernation mode, but don't let the winter blues win. We'll explore some expert tips and tricks to help you embrace the cold and stay motivated to keep moving, no matter the weather. I know from personal experience that once you're out there braving the elements, you'll be glad you did. Remember, even small steps can make a big difference. So let's gear up, embrace the chill, and discover the joy of staying active throughout the winter months together. Running at high altitudes in these remote mountains excites me. There's nothing quite like the feeling of pushing your limits surrounded by such incredible beauty. But I'll be honest, even as an ultra runner, I sometimes struggle to find the motivation to get outside when it's freezing. We've all been there, right? The warmth of the blankets, the thought of braving the icy wind. It can be tough. But I can tell you, I rarely regret pushing past that initial resistance. The feeling of accomplishment after conquering a cold weather run is like no other. You see, the thing about running in the cold, especially at altitude, is that it demands a different level of resilience. It's a test not just of your physical strength, but of your mental fortitude as well. Because it is so challenging to run in the cold, to even get out of bed and go for a run, it's great training as an ultra runner. It's about digging deep, embracing the discomfort and coming out stronger on the other side. And the best part? The dopamine release after a cold run is incredible. It's like your body's way of rewarding you for braving the elements. So next time you're thinking twice about a winter run, remember the feeling, remember the reward, and most importantly, remember the strength you'll build by simply showing up. We all know that exercise is good for our bodies, but did you know it can do wonders for our minds too? This is especially important during the colder months when the winter blues, or seasonal affective disorder, can set in. SAD is more than just feeling a little down. It's a type of depression linked to the change in seasons. You might feel sluggish, lose interest in things you used to love, or just feel a bit more down than usual. The good news is that exercise can be a powerful tool to combat these feelings. Think of it as a natural mood booster, a way to fight back against the winter doldrums. Studies show that regular exercise, even something as simple as a brisk walk, can help alleviate some SAD symptoms, especially when combined with bright light therapy. Exercise helps by releasing endorphins, those feel-good chemicals in your brain that act as natural mood elevators and stress relievers. Plus, getting your heart rate up can improve your sleep, boost your energy levels, and help you feel more focused and alert throughout the day. Chapter 3. Have you heard about the growing trend of cold water swimming? It's not for the faint of heart, but the mental health benefits are creating quite a buzz. More and more people are taking the plunge, claiming it helps clear brain fog, boosts energy, and elevates their mood. But why? What is it about cold water that has such a profound effect on our minds? Well, research suggests that immersing ourselves in cold water triggers a cold shock response in the body. This response, while initially a shock to the system, leads to several physiological changes that can be beneficial. Your heart rate and blood pressure increase, and your body releases a surge of stress hormones, including adrenaline and cortisol. Now, I know what you're thinking. Stress hormones? But hear me out. This controlled release of stress hormones can actually have a positive effect on your mood and resilience in the long run. Think of it like giving your body a wake-up call, a natural high that leaves you feeling invigorated and alert. Chapter 4. Let's talk about staying warm and comfortable during those chilly winter workouts. The key is layering. Think of it as dressing with a purpose, creating a system that works with your body temperature as you exercise. One of the biggest mistakes people make is wearing one bulky layer thinking it will be enough. This can actually work against you. As you warm up, you'll start to sweat, and that trapped moisture can make you feel colder. Instead, opt for several thinner layers that you can easily remove or add as needed. Start with a moisture-wicking base layer to keep sweat away from your skin, add an insulating layer for warmth, and top it off with a lightweight, wind-resistant outer layer. This way, you have complete control over your body temperature throughout your workout. Remember, it's much easier to adjust your layers than your running pace. Don't be afraid to experiment and find what works best for you. And don't forget about your extremities. Your hands, feet, and head are especially prone to heat loss, so keep them covered with gloves, warm socks, and a hat. Chapter 5. We all know staying hydrated is crucial for any type of workout, but it's even more important during the winter months. You might not feel as thirsty in the cold, but your body is still losing fluids through sweat and respiration. One thing that often surprises people is that cold, dry air can dehydrate you faster than warm air. Why is that? Well, cold air holds less moisture than warm air. When you breathe in that dry, cold air, your body adds moisture to it before it reaches your lungs. Then, as you exhale, you're losing that moisture, leading to dehydration. It's easy to forget about drinking water when you're not sweating buckets, but don't let that fool you. Dehydration can sneak up on you, leading to fatigue, decreased performance, and even headaches. Make it a habit to drink water before, during, and after your winter workouts, even if you don't feel particularly thirsty. Carry a water bottle with you and take regular sips, especially during longer or more intense sessions. Remember, staying hydrated is essential for maintaining your energy levels, regulating your body temperature, and getting the most out of your winter workouts. Outro. Despite the challenges the colder months can bring, there's no reason to put off your winter run, hike, or bike ride as long as you're taking the right precautions. Embrace the fresh air, the crunch of leaves underfoot, and the invigorating feeling of moving your body in nature's winter wonderland. Outdoor exercise, whatever the season, is always worth making time for. It's such an easy thing we can do that has such a big impact on the inside, even if it's just a 5-minute jog. The hardest part is getting out the door. Once you're out there, you're golden, says Balmanno. So layer up, stay hydrated, and remember, the most important step is the first one out the door. Embrace the challenge, listen to your body, and enjoy the incredible benefits of staying active throughout the winter.